Nestled along the northern border of the Chihuahuan Desert lies a beautiful place that reaches up 11,000 feet. Lincoln National Forest. Over 1 million acres of wilderness. Established in 1902 by the man himself, Theodore Roosevelt. This is my most ambitious venture to date, and I'm dragging along my 2 buddies and my dog. For the next week, we will be exploring the Sacramento Ranger District, which is close to Cloudcroft. It provides lots of trails and beautiful wildlife to explore. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Mike Fisher, and this is Guy in Tacoma.
This is what not to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
With another late start to the morning, we made our way out to Tularosa Basin. But that was just a side quest. We were really going for Farm to Ranch Road 623, which was a pretty cool trail. It's about 9 miles. It was on the easy grade, and it was actually called Russia Canyon Road. So I looked into it, and the origins of Russian Canyon is a bit of a mystery. It must have been named in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and was like a place for loggers and ranchers and miners. Well, this is embarrassing. My GoPro fell off. Hopefully I can get this sucker reattached so I can show you guys this trail. Hope you like Russian hip-hop.
Život je staza kojom svi moramo proći. Puna trnja i zlobe, puna karnevala i lažnih ljudi. Al zato slijedi srce, ono ti govori da budeš prvak. Ne slušaj druge i samo guraj. Nikad neću biti ono što ste rekli vi. Nikad slabo, nikad rekli. Idem do vrha po prvom isto. Spartanac Leonida i poznati 300. Kao mali učili smo hodati priča. Sa sistem govori treba ležati, šutam dokle više. Kao neki psi, slušamo komande i mašemo repom. Dok bogati se bogate preko naših leđa. Gdje je u ovom matriksu međa. Uhljebi vladaju i tako u krug. Stvarnost je takva, niko nikom drug. Budici se bore i žive stove, plaćene krvlju i znojem. Ostvarili sve svoje bucket liste. Uspjeli u životu, šta vi robovi sistema niste. Kraju krajeva kao generacija smo pizde. Živi se od tuđih para, starci nam skidaju zvizde. Voze se auti od 100K za leasing i kreće se lako. Dok je mame i tate možemo tako. Sramota i bijeda okolo svuda. Al kud svi mali mujući tuda. Treba biti bolji od toga i baš zato. Budi borac, stipe drviš. Živi highlight, stipe drviš. Od dna do vrha, stipe drviš. Ne budi slabić, stipe drviš. Ljubi svoje, stipe drviš. Bahami, Miami, stipe drviš. Izbjegni Matrix, stipe drviš. Ostani prva, stipe drviš. Istina je izgubljena, sve nam je teško, sve nas boli, al problem je u mentalitetu. Svi kuće i bazene bez da rade za to. Psuje se Boga, konzumira alkohol i droga. A ove žene danas, koje da vjeruješ kad svaka gleda pare i tu priča ne staje. Štaci se kupi, to se i vozi. Ako nema tate, bitch, sugar daddy. Od Instagrama pažnje, ništa bitnije za rima i šta toliko tužno. Žene kao simbol snage postale su sve, samo ne to tako ružno. Treba doma ležeti i nokte pravit, a podgrijati jupu ne znaju stavit. Onda se pitamo zašto brakovi propadaju, što se to nama događa. Bez očeve ruke u kući ne može, jer tako to mora i jebi ga. Mediji nam pune glavu sranjima, lažima, mislimo da možemo biti šta god. A trebali bi biti sretni mi, poanta života ovog je to. Kolose u mi, tu su još, koliko si slijepo od 1 do 100. Gladijatori oreni jo, što vidiš u sjeni boj. Moderno roblje, živi za to, ne svača da je prevareno. Kako zatrovano društvo je, zatupljene glave Bože moj. Budi borac, stipe drviš, živi highlight, stipe drviš. Od dna do vrha, stipe drviš, ne budi slabić, stipe drviš. Ljubi svoje, stipe drviš, Bahami, Miami, stipe drviš. Izbjegni Matrix, stipe drviš. Ostani prvak, stipe drviš.
sun decided to dance behind the mountains. So we decided to find a cool spot to post up and crack open a cold one and enjoy the sunset. We played around a little bit. So I figured I would deploy the drone to try and capture the sun going down. And wouldn't you know it, I end up wrecking my drone. Without delay, my good pal Tim starts running towards a tree to go get it. He decides he's going to climb up there and shake a branch and hopefully it falls out.
All right, get ready to catch it. Oh! He got it! Holy shit! Hey, high five! God damn!
Man, what better friends could a guy ask for? With that, we decide to call it a day. Start heading back to home base. We decided to do something a little bit fancier this evening.
All right.
So we whipped up some pancake mix and some ground beef and a little bit of gravy. And we made what we like to call man cakes. Check this out.
Oh my goodness. Tim, cheers.
Legend.
Fucking legend.
Yeah.
Well, after a big day like that, there wasn't much else to do but get a little bit of rest. The next morning, we got up and didn't really waste much time. I did a quick test flight because I had to replace a couple of rotors. But after that, we got on the road. We came up to a couple of gates that weren't marked very well. All they said was close the gate. So that's what we did. We went right through them and closed it right behind us. Well, after running up and down these hills for the past hour, I was about ready to take a break and deploy the drone. We managed to get off trail a bit, but it was totally worth it because we had to check out that view at the top of the peak. So we went ahead and pulled a UE and went right back down into Curtis Canyon.
Oh, shit. Whoa.
We discovered this dried out pond at the end of the trail called Graveyard Tank. And it was pretty cool, so we popped out for a little while. Had a couple of brewskis. There was this sweet little incline that we had to check out, so we hit that a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All in all, I would rate this trail a 7 out of 10. It was pretty cool. It was about 10 miles and not a whole lot of elevation. I think it was about 1,000 feet in gain and loss. Took us about 2.5 hours to get to the end of actual drive time. We stopped a lot on the way. I would say, you know, it was rated on the easy scale on Onyx Off-Road. It wasn't super technical. It was a little rocky. There were a few fun parts. But all in all, it was just a gorgeous trail. And I didn't understand why it was called Graveyard until the very end. Funny story, we had rolled in there and, you know, the whole time I'm thinking, where is this graveyard at? And we get to the end and we discover this pretty cool little pond, but I could have swore, you know, okay, there's going to be a graveyard at the end of this. So we cruise around for a couple of hours, had a great time, and at the very end, we came across this.
That's the hill.
At the very beginning of the trail, we had passed by the graveyard. And honestly, it was totally worth it because we got to enjoy this beautiful sunset right before we drove back to our campsite. After a day like that, we were cooked. So, you know the routine. We went back to camp, started chopping up some veggies, make some grub, cracked open a few cold ones, even took a couple of nips off the whiskey bottle. Looking back on today, I would say this was the first trail that really caught my eye.
Oh, man.
It was gorgeous. It was a great spot to fly the drone because it didn't have a bunch of trees in the way. And of course, I like a real rocky trail. On the menu tonight is steak fajitas. And if you're liking the video so far, please hit that like button and subscribe. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to park my camp right next to yours and play my music way too loud.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
In the next video, I'm gonna take you guys out to White Sands, and then we're gonna go do some illegal shit. I'm gonna take you guys to a restricted area. So tune in next time, and like I said, make sure you subscribe and like these videos, otherwise you may never see them again.
Cheers.